Welcome back, everybody, to the Time Center podcast. I am your host, Gabe Dunnett, and today we have our special guest with us again for our third straight episode. And like I said, you are a fellow researcher, and his name is no other than...
Hi guys, my name is Carter Dutton, and I've done a lot of other podcasts talking about Godzilla, the Monsterverse, and recently in our last two episodes, the game Poppy Playtime, and today we have a new topic about, and that is whether Chapter 5 is going to be the last chapter.
Yes, so that's another topic that's been brought up in the community, and if you watched our first video covering this topic, I did say that 95% sure that this would be the last one. And I was like, there could be like a 5% chance that this would be like, there would be another one. And
after some research,
after what more news has come out, what the Steam page description has talked about, and what other big creators
I saw that,
and other communities and what the people have talked about, it's dropped to me like a 50-50 now.
I would say, yeah.
So
half and half. A lot of this is half and half, huh?
Yeah, basically, because my thing is, how would you... There was a great question that came up that was brought up in the main Discord and on some videos that asked the creators on, like, because some creators do get the game early and do have special access to different stuff, updates and everything that does go on behind the scenes. And there were some people that did ask, like, do you know if this is going to be the last chapter or not? And they asked it in the Discord, and they just said that we can't answer that question.
Yeah.
And if you look in the main Steam, the main description for the game itself, if it says in this upcoming next chapter, it doesn't say like, oh, this is it. It doesn't say like,
it doesn't deliberately like give out, hey, last one, or hey.
Be excited for the grand finale of this whatever series.
They would definitely make it a big deal, And I feel like the answer to this question is something they definitely want to keep anonymous and as a reveal in the chapter. But our job this video is to guess as to whether this is it, this is the last one, or we're going to keep on going.
Yes. So is like the biggest thing though to me is, like, we also, like, you got to watch our last video that will be posted here soon. That everything that we want to know in this upcoming chapter, is the chapter going to be long enough for us to answer everything? Because there is so much stuff that we do not know.
There is.
As a player, and like, speaking of the player, we don't even know who we're playing as.
Yeah, it's down to the point where, like, we don't know who we're playing as. We don't know who the antagonist is. Right. Really, we know it's the prototype, but we don't know who it is.
We'll know in this one though. We've got to. If we don't, then I don't know what Mom Entertainment's doing. I don't know if people can wait another year.
Yeah, in our first Poppy video, we talked about how the prototype is most likely Elliot Ludwig. Yeah. It could be someone entirely new. We never know. Yeah, that's the thing. We have so many questions about the story that I don't think they can just explain it in this chapter.
Yeah, because if it's going to be like the same as the last one, because the last game, like we discussed again in our previous video, it was like 2.5 hours long. This game has to at least be 4 to 5 hours.
Yes.
Because there's just no way. Because like you said,
if it's the last one.
If it is. And now what people are saying, and like the biggest hint that we have is that Mob Entertainment themselves has literally said this just upcoming chapter. Every big franchise, like give an example, Marvel, you knew that Endgame after Infinity War was going to be it.
It was going to be the end of the Infinity Saga.
Exactly.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, well, you could say the same thing about Doomsday and Secret Wars that comes out next year. After that, they're completely rebooting everything and taking a break.
They're doing a reset. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but like all the questions leading into this, like you already said, who is the prototype? Who are we playing as? But there's other stuff too. Like, what is like the big one too that people have said? Who is the person who is Huggy Wuggy in this? We still don't know who that is. Yeah. We still don't know their backstory,
their identification. There are so many like plot points that I think will get answered in the next chapter. Like chapter 2, I'm like, oh my gosh, who is the mysterious hand that people say are the because we didn't even know if that was the prototype yet.
Yeah, we had no idea. Basically.
That was our guess.
Well, in chapter 1, they kind of teased it too. Remember on like the VHS tape? Okay, speaking about VHS tapes, I will tell y'all the recent teaser that they just dropped. But I'll give you a hint that every VHS that they not a hint, but every VHS that has correlation with the prototype, it's been solid black.
Yes,
nothing on it. It just says the name of the company on it, and it's just a black VHS tape. The recent teaser that they just dropped, it's going to be really big, but I'll tell you that after. Just let you continue on though, basically.
Yeah, I would say in chapter 1, we had a guess as to 1006 the prototype was, and it was Huggy. That's how little we knew in chapter 1. Chapter 2, I was like, oh yeah. We're going to know what happened after the doll blinked twice and then it suddenly knocked us out with psychic energy or something. So, and we answered that question, we got knocked out. Yeah. But we had so many more questions to be answered from chapter 2.
Yeah, like we still don't know like what's happened with the higher-ups, like Leaf Pierre.
Yes.
And then the other main character. I'm forgetting, my mind's gone. But
basically,
there's like 3 other main characters to go along with. Like,
one of them was
Doctor.
Stella Graber.
Yeah, Stella Graber.
And I feel like every chapter we've had, there's been more questions left than answers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And every time, and at the point of chapter 4, we had so little questions answered, and so many more brought in.
Like
How did
Huggy all of a sudden, like, how did he get repaired? Like, what?
Who did that? Probably the prototype.
Probably the prototype, but we still don't know.
In the teaser trailer, he was doing like medical stuff. We have so many questions. What we're trying to say, they have not been answered. And this is such a small window for them to answer them. And literally unless they just start off like, this person is this person is that. This is what happened to this person. Huggy Wuggy's actually this.
Watch the prototype go on just a huge monologue
and
for
it's like 30 minutes.
Exactly, 30 minutes of everything in that universe.
Let me tell you my entire plan.
Yeah, basically that's happening, like how the factory started and how like he started the business.
Yeah,
everything that happened for 50 years.
And then after the flashback, Poppy holds him at gunpoint and shoots him in the face, and then the entire game ends. That is the only way I can imagine this game ending in this chapter. That is the only way.
So now, I completely agree with everything you're saying, and like I said, this runtime has to be over 4 hours. There's just no way that I see that they can just answer everything, because also too, they have teased like new characters in this as well.
Yeah.
And what I'm hoping for is not a chapter 4 situation all over again where you introduce a new character and they end up going off screen or have like a 5-second runtime in the game.
Yes. So like the Pianosaurus incident.
Oh yeah. He literally has his own mini trailer go out and he's being teased a lot. It literally gets 5 seconds of screen time and then literally gets demolished within 5 seconds.
By Doughy the Dough Man.
So yeah, so now I'm going to tell you all about the mini teaser. I don't even know if it's a mini teaser, but a pretty decent sized teaser that Mob Entertainment just posted on their social media page. But I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you've seen it.
I have not.
Okay, so they just posted, I think it was yesterday, that they posted a screenshot of a black VHS tape. Like I just said earlier.
Yes.
The prototype VHS tapes that all correlation, they're all the same color and they look all the exact same. And that's exactly what it is. In this one, it is surrounded by 2 characters that could be making a return and a character that they have been trying to put in the game for a really long time. And it is surrounded by 2 other small like sound recording VHS tapes. Yeah, it's just sound recordings. And then there's a whole bunch of like the notebook orientation and a lot of documents on the left and bottom side of the screen. But the 2 characters that they teased was Catnap again.
Oh.
I will show y'all after this recording, but it's his lanyard. And then the other one is Braun the dinosaur in the bottom right corner that they have been trying to put in the game. They have literally said after every chapter that they've tried to put him in for the last 5 years and have not been able to.
Our boy Braun finally getting the justice he deserves. Yes. I'm so happy about that.
Well, we'll see exactly. We don't know what's going to happen. But what a lot of it is going into, and the only explanation that Mob Entertainment gave for an answer for this was a magnifying glass as its description. So obviously, a lot of people are thinking and what's going to happen, and I probably agree with, that a mini RPG is about to come out.
Yeah, they do it every chapter. It's tradition.
Yep.
And I feel like this one's going to be very, very, very puzzling.
Yeah, but it can't be as big as the other ones because they have released the RPG like months in advance, and literally we're only 1 month out, so it's going to be a mini one.
It's going to be a bit quick, but I feel like they'll try to make a game out of it, try to keep us guessing.
Yeah, because they're trying to build as much hype as they possibly can going into this. But like I said, the biggest teaser right in the middle is the black VHS tape.
Probably.
And it's about the prototype. Like I said, every correlation with this tape is with him. What if Mob Entertainment for the prototype, we think it's Elliot Lovewood. I'm almost 100% sure it's him because I don't know who else it would be. But watch them shake things up and surprise us.
Yeah.
That it could be somebody completely different that we don't know of. What if they surprise us? Like, what if he secretly had a son? Or could it be his wife? Or could it be another high-end worker? Or it's just somebody else that's majorly involved in the story?
But they could literally do anything with this story, and that's, I think, the magic they have. Mm-hmm. They could just do it.
Yep,
they could change whatever they want, and we'll be like, okay.
Yep. So, but if this is not the end, and there's going to be a chapter 6, what do you think possibly happens after that?
Okay. So I feel like with the Lily Lovebraid's character being teased, this is not it. I feel like there's one more blockade before we get to see the prototype, and chapter 6 will finally be us going against him and him alone.
So I agree with you, but like in this one, I think we'll see him and stuff like that.
Yes.
If this isn't the last one, like obviously if it was the last one, I think we would like end up destroying the factory, stopping him, and just stopping everything in general from anything else ever happening. Basically, if this isn't the last one, I think like we would take care of these other small characters. Lily Lovebraid, maybe she takes up a big part of this chapter, and like maybe we do go against him, and we do finally see him
near the end,
and
that's what teases the next chapter. Because not only her, but there's also Huggy Wuggy back.
Yeah, that's true. What's gonna happen with him, and what's gonna happen with Poppy, and then what? Because Kissy Missy's still alive. What's gonna go?
Yeah,
are they gonna team up?
Poppy,
like be
and
our
the
allies?
Player, us versus Huggy, Lily, and then the prototype, the enemies.
Yep.
And I feel like finally an even match.
Yep.
It's been humans against monstrosities beyond our comprehension for the past 4 chapters. So
yeah, if chapter 6 is a thing, it's just like you said, it's just gonna be us against the prototype.
That's it.
I would, like I said right before recording this, I would love them to like show outside the factory though.
Yes,
like actually spreading the news what possibly went down from these last 50 years. We say 50 years because that's how long the factory was in production, but really it's been like almost 60, 70 years now. So to finish off this video, Carter, will this be the final chapter? Yes or no?
No. In my opinion, you can have whatever opinion you want, but you came here for us to answer the question. And in my opinion, at least, there is no way all of this can be explained in one last chapter.
So yeah, I do agree with that. But just to shake it up a little bit, I will say yes, just because you said no.
Okay.
I do agree with you, but I'm going to just say yes.
Yes.
Because I have a feeling that this chapter, like they said, is going to be even longer. And like they've been teasing it like crazy. All the higher ups in the company, the CEO, the workers, saying that this could be it, even though they haven't said anything. I'm going to just say yes, but I'll be happily wrong in this situation.
Yes, so. I like that this is keeping up with the theme of 50-50 situation.
Yeah, literally.
On how this could go, because really, it could go either of the two ways.
Yep, exactly.
We have no idea. Yeah, we're both taking a side on this.
But like I said, we'll just have to see in about 1 month. But if there's any other, like we'll probably make another video again. because they'll drop the gameplay trailer. We'll probably make a video
react
on
to that.
And if there's
awesome.
Yes. And if there's any more big news updates or possibly a delay,
we'll let you know.
We will let you know, because that could very much happen. You never know with game development. Anything can happen.
Game development takes a long time.
This game is more like a movie, basically. Like we've said several times. But that's pretty much it for this video today. Thank y'all so much for joining us on the Titan Center podcast, and we will see y'all next time.